Hello everyone. So I just wanted to give an update on inflammation in my own body. So was it 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, I got diagnosed with Hashimoto's, and I did another video on this explaining it. I didn't really have the symptoms of Hashimoto's, which is autoimmune thyroid. And so I did some more research and asked my nurse practitioner to test me for some other things like possible rheumatoid arthritis, because you can have autoimmune thyroid antibodies. And usually that's accurate. You really do have autoimmune thyroid, but sometimes it could be rheumatoid arthritis. So anyways, I ended up with the lowest number of RA. Once you hit 14, that's considered rheumatoid arthritis. I'm a 14, and I've kept it that way for 3 years. It has not gone up. You can go up to 200-300. I mean, it could get really high, but I've done it all without medications, just because for myself personally, I don't believe medications heal and repair, and they have really bad side effects and can make the problem worse in the end. I'm all about restoring health and healing and repairing, and also getting to the root cause. So I want to give an update because I will often switch around my supplements for the inflammation in my body. And I want to give an update on what I'm doing now. Sometimes it's good to switch it around, just like the doctors switch around your medications. Also, I will switch around supplements, even diet, nutrition. I might tweak it here and there. Now, I do still have thyroid antibodies. They started out at 794, and I've gotten them down to 161. Currently, they're not attacking my thyroid. That could happen if I'm not careful with, once again, nutrition and lifestyle. You can have antibodies, but they're not attacking your thyroid gland, because my thyroid numbers are perfect and I still don't have the symptoms of Hashimoto's. So anyways, my update is, another thing is I did an ANA titer, which will show antibodies and inflammation in your body. And I always test positive for that. And I feel the inflammation too. But like I said, I deal with it holistically. So I've also my husband and I both have been eating more greens and salads, organic only, for that fiber. I've also been taking Garden of Life raw fiber. And at the end of this video, I will show you pictures of all the supplements I'm currently taking for this specifically. Now, I've switched it up a little bit with the other supplements. I still am taking lumbrokinase. I really like that one. I'll probably always stay on that. I take 2 capsules each morning on an empty stomach, and I use the Doublewood brand. And like I said, at the end, I'm going to give you the picture, so hang on to the end. I also still do the bee venom cream from the honeybee from New Zealand, and I just rub it on the spots. My foot, I don't have any issues anymore. I just don't feel it. I think it's almost completely healed. I still feel it a little bit in here, but not that much. It's only when I text too much that does it flare it more. But now I can text much more than I used to be able to. Before I just couldn't text at all. It was so painful. So what I've also switched to is Pure Encapsulations Ligament Restore. And I take 2 of those daily. And then I really like the resveratrol plus with flavonoids. I didn't even write that one down. That one I've been on more recently, and it's really helped the inflammation in my entire body tremendously. So that's one of my favorites. I took it a while back and kind of went off, and now I'm back on it. For a while, I was taking curcumin, turmeric with ginger. That didn't seem to do a lot for me, so I went off of that one. Now, for some people, it works really well. You still have to know your body well and yourself as an individual. We are all different. We're all humans. We're the same in that way, but we're all a little bit different in how we respond and what works best for us. I still take D3 balance, also very important. And sometimes I don't get people to work with me long enough for us to switch things around. They'll be on these same protocols forever. I'm like, you got to pay attention to your body. And if something's not working or you're having some issues, switch it around. That's why it's good to have a practitioner also, even if you see them every 3 or 4 months, because you might need to tweak some of those protocols. And I do that within my own self. Very important. I'm also having an issue with my sex-binding globulin hormone, which I'm going to do another video on that because I think that's one a lot of people have issues with and may not even be aware. That's where I am not getting the hormones in my body released into the tissues. That's what that sex-binding hormone does, and it's not releasing it properly into my tissues to be utilized, so it's causing some issues. But anyways, that's another video. I just wanted to share an update of what I'm doing for rheumatoid arthritis, inflammation, antibodies in my body. And if your protocols aren't working or you think you need a tweak, maybe try some of these and really work hard on that inflammation, avoiding seed oils, trans fats. Seed oils are very rancid because it's an oil extracted from the seed and high heated many times over. Like for example, McDonald's uses canola oil and they will reheat it over and over all day long. So the more you reheat it, the more rancid it becomes, and that creates massive inflammation in your body. Canola, rapeseed oil, soybean, vegetable oils, all those are horrible. Grapeseed oil, sunflower, safflower, they will cause inflammation in your body. And then lots of sugar. Those are the two big culprits right there. Oh, and I think this was triggered from my past. You always want to get to the root cause. Why did you get the disease that you have? Why do you have the problem? Now, I've told you in the past I was a major sugar addict and I was a hardcore runner, so that created a lot of inflammation. Another one was that I contracted Epstein-Barr many years, which is an adult form of mono, and it's a virus. I was also low in D3, and a lot of times when you're low in D3 and you contract one of these viruses, it can trigger autoimmune inflammation in your body, which is what happened to me. It was still my fault. I had had some chronic stress for a couple of years that I should have taken care of, and I didn't. Let my D3 drop, and this is before I knew a lot about holistic health. I was still kind of a newbie and I wasn't a practitioner, but that triggered that Epstein-Barr, and I still have not been able to completely get rid of that inflammation. But I've gotten it down lower, it's much better, and it's definitely not getting worse as I'm getting older, and that is key. So anyways, check out the supplements I'm taking now, and remember to focus on diet, lifestyle, and nutrition as well. Bye.